Welcome back, everyone, for the final category. This is the integrated category, where we celebrate cases with an outstanding performance in all three categories. Ready? Here we go. This is the integrated category. We always want to be known for being good at understanding what our clients need, but on a very rare occasion, not knowing it can be an advantage. That was the case for Manuel and Nicolas, who had to go and pitch to the president of the famous football club, Olympique de Marseille. In the train on their way to the president's office, they taught themselves how to pronounce the names of all the players, and they tried to memorize some of the rules of football. But the president quickly realized that the men in front of him weren't football experts, and that is exactly why he gave them the job. He didn't want a bunch of fanboys to help him build his business. He wanted hardcore digital experts, and that is exactly what he got. What it is they built for the football club, you will now find out. Ladies and gentlemen, the case of Olympique de Marseille.
Nicolas, I am the managing director for Imakina in France, and I will tell you about the work that we do with Olympique de Marseille. So who is Olympique de Marseille? It is one of the most famous French football clubs. They are a 4-time European finalist, were champion in 1993, and own and operate their own stadium, which is called the Orange Vélodrome, located in Marseille in south of France. They also have a very strong vision for what their digital strategy should be. Why did they decide to work with us? Well, first of all, the president of Olympique de Marseille does not come from a football background, but rather a business one, having worked at large organizations like Disney, and our business partner approach he liked very much. When we pitched him, we made sure that he understood that we firmly believed that data was the fuel to ignite their next business model. It was the case in a pre-COVID world. It's all the more relevant considering the current crisis. He also understood that we had great knowledge in general of digital engagement, and in particular of digital sports fan engagement, thanks to the work that we did with CSP Limoges, the basketball team, or FIBA in Switzerland. Last but not least, they liked our software factory approach, whereby once you've done your MVP, you actually move into continuous improvement, what we summarize by try, learn, and repeat, to make sure that you constantly provide your audiences with the best relevant experience. In terms of strategy, it's often the case that businesses operate in silo. It's actually the same thing when you look at a sports club, and if you think of it in terms of touch points, be it the ticketing, the CRM, the various payment systems, in fact, even the stadium access, all these are different systems. You are not recognized as a user, and when you move from one to the next, you have a very bad experience. The same applies to digital touchpoints, such as the mobile app or the website. So we made sure they understand that having data, relevant data flow between and across these systems was the key to providing a consistent experience. If you look at the center, at the top of the slide, you see SSO for single sign-on. We worked with one of our partners called Rich5 to provide a centralized identity and access management system to make sure that regardless of your touch point, be it physical or digital, you could be recognized across all the other touch points so that the relevant data could flow from one system to the next, providing you with a seamless and, of course, memorable experience. The new digital platform was built around 4 pillars. The first one was gamification. Football is a sport, so it had to be a game. We wanted to make sure that it was a pleasing and pleasant experience. It was all about experiences matches in real time, be it inside the stadium or outside the stadium. Most football fans will never set foot inside the stadium. In fact, we acknowledge that across the 20 million fans that Olympique de Marseille has worldwide, mostly 95% of those will never be able to go inside the stadium. So this is where digital actually matters. For the hardcore fans, we also created a premium channel called OM Prime, whereby you could subscribe and get digital backstage information. And last but not least, we made sure that the platform provided you with an opportunity to share with your close friends or fans in general, regardless of where they are. The sports season starts in August, so last year we made sure that we delivered the website on time. This year we did the same for the mobile app, and we released the last version only a month ago. This is what the website looks like. We often talk about mobile-centric approach. This is, in that case, exactly what we did. We conceived everything for the mobile and simply made sure that it actually looked great the larger your screen size. When you look at the mobile app, you see the exact same features. It's a companion app to the website with, of course, mobile-specific features like gamification, like advanced notification. It starts with the Game Center, providing you all the relevant information about the match, gamification to reward you for your engagement, rewards, both digital and physical, football porn, also known as player statistics, and as we mentioned, OM Prime, which is the paid premium channel. We went even one step further with the mobile app, making sure that it could turn into a Sesame key for the physical world. We have worked with Puma, where we embedded an NFC chip in their latest jersey. So if you buy one such jersey and have the mobile app, you could actually unlock digital goodies, scanning the jersey with your telephone. And once the COVID is over, we will also make sure that when you are in the stadium or in a partner shop, the mobile app can actually unlock a few digital or physical goodies. In terms of numbers and impact, we've had 3.5 million users today, 20 million page views. It may not seem like much, but considering that this is a COVID year and that the championship has been halted for several months, it represents a 30% year-on-year increase, which we believe is actually quite relevant. In terms of registered users, we have more than 200,000 registered users on the mobile app, and 10,000 of them have already subscribed to OM Prime. Remember, that's 100K incremental revenue for the club. Considering that we launched the mobile app last July, we believe it's also quite significant. In terms of budget, the first 2 years, the build budget has been constant, same with strategy. This season, because of COVID and because of the way sports clubs, have been impacted, the run rate has been drastically reduced, and they tried to keep strategy on par with previous years. Of course, it will be our responsibility to make sure that we can help them however we can to tackle that COVID crisis and make sure that we get stronger on the other end. And one last thing, this is only the beginning of a journey. In fact, when it comes to digital and innovation for a sports club, specifically for Olympique de Marseille, we've tackled customer experience, we've tackled data, we've tackled a unified platform, but as you can see, there are many more topics, many more subjects on which we are currently helping them. We are discussing with them. Hopefully, once COVID is over, we can keep working with them hand in hand and make sure that they provide the most meaningful experience to sports fans worldwide. With that, I thank you. Please take care and stay safe. Nicolas.
Barbara de Wilde is a double finalist today. But as you know, unfortunately, when it was time to record her cases, she was sick. This time, the colleague that took over was Mathieu van der Velde. He's the lead digital marketing consultant for Van der Zande. And Barbara told me that he has such a good relationship with the client that they even started to take over some of the words that Mathieu uses. Etc. For example, that's a word he uses often. Let's see if he does it as well in the next presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Van der Zande case.
Van der Zande was founded in 1925 by Jacques van der Zande in Belgium. Today it is one of the largest manufacturers of bricks in Europe with an annual turnover of over 200 million euros and employing over 700 people in its facilities. Its vision of Van der Zande relies on craftsmanship, co-creation and innovation, but innovation in a very sustainable way. Van der Zande came to us in 2019 because they wanted to become the most customer-oriented company in the facade and street solutions market. An additional goal was that everybody should be able to become a digital Van der Zande client. Our job was to bring together 72 websites from different brands and local markets into one unified website for B2C and B2B. Our biggest challenge there was that this had to be a killer machine in terms of lead generation, whilst also growing the employer brand and fueling job candidates for human resources. They chose us because we invested heavily in our client relationship, and we had done performance marketing on their previous website. During this process, we really helped raise internal knowledge by knowledge sharing and taking them with us in our different methodologies and such, which really resulted in a high level of trust. And this confidence also made sure that we received a seat at the table with the group marketing director, in which we were able to define a customer-centric approach and really work on that long-term vision, working as and acting as a partner. And that's where we really took it to a different level. Now, looking at the bigger picture, we started by listening, as partners do. We made them dream big, so we showed them the bigger picture and suggested a customer portal with a very high added value. We cheered, we laughed, and then we just went for it. We guided them in making sure that we broke everything in small pieces that were tangible and feasible at the same time, guiding them to attain our common dream. We started with a strategy first approach where we did a lot of impact mapping workshops. And from those workshops, we basically drafted an information architecture which we used to design the user experience. And we designed that user experience over and over again until everybody was happy, and we were able to create a prototype which has been thoroughly tested by all the different people involved, both on Van der Sande's end, but also on the end of the reference. A key element within this strategy is that we made them understand that they don't sell bricks. We convinced them to sell the solution. You're selling a house, you're selling a warm home for a family. And we did this by creating a digital brand story, stories that customers in both B2B as well as B2C can relate to. We made sure that we are using a consistent tone of voice across all our different media online, and also making sure that we have the according visual elements to support that tone of voice. Our solution in the first instance was to implement a design system in Pattern Lab, which is basically an HTML atomic design system. Pattern Lab makes sure that we are able to deliver ready-to-implement front-end codes, including all the different animations that Van der Sande would need. In addition to this, we made sure that we had on-site support for Van der Sande, focusing on content strategy and content creation, so that we were able to co-create with Van der Sande on the content for the new website. Crucial within this content is that this content also had to rank very well in search engines such as Google for the organic search results. So all our decisions there were very SEO driven. Upon the launch of the website, we implemented a migration plan, making sure that we had a redirection from all those 72 old websites towards the new vandersande.com, so that we didn't have any traffic loss in our Van der Sande ecosystem. Additionally, we created a launch campaign to make sure that we created enough awareness for all the users that were on the old websites to come and visit the new vandersande.com website. The result of the website is a beautiful site with dedicated sections for each of the different target audiences, focusing a lot on inspiration, knowledge sharing, and creating a lot of different tools for the different users that we have on this website. The website allows easy navigation with a strong product focus, and we really conceptualized the product search feature and made sure that we have compelling product pages with relevant content for both consumers as well as B2B architects, project developers, and contractors to find the information that they're looking for. Next to the launch of the website, we made sure that we were able to track everything, and we did this using a Google Data Studio dashboard, in which we're focusing mostly on lead generation. Supported by our Amino methodology, we have a monthly iteration on these results, and we're continuously trying to improve the lead conversion rate through conversion rate optimization. And the results are spectacular, making sure that we have a better website with more content, with a higher site authority, with better rankings in SEO, led to a significant increase in traffic, but also a significant increase in the lead conversion rate. As a result, in October 2020, we saw an increase of 56.9% in total amount of leads generated, compared to the same period in 2019. One of the reasons of these good results is one of the key campaigns that we're doing is the eBoard campaign. So eBoard is one of their most innovative solutions to date, which is really an all-in-one concept in which you can insulate and renovate your home at the same time in a very cost-efficient way. We already did this campaign in 2019 with before and after images, and we expanded this in 2020 with the same before and after, but with different references, different houses, making sure that we respected the visual assets and the tone of voice and the brand proposition of Van der Sande. The approach was fully integrated, where we combined the business, creativity, and technology pillars. From the business side of view, I think the customer intimacy focus is crucial. We made sure that their challenge became our challenge in terms of lead generation, where we define our targets together and the total amount of leads that we need to generate. But also our long-term thinking really helped creating trust with this client. The creativity part is really all about the brand story, which is expanded in the content strategy, and is really great with the difference, or with the consistent tone of voice that we're having across the different channels. Looking at the budget, we had a total investment of 850,000 euros in 2019 and 2020. They spent about 450,000 euros in 2019, which is focusing a lot on the strategy part and the content strategy and the content creation. In 2020, we're focusing mostly on conversion rate optimization and A/B testing. Looking back at this case, what did we learn? The key pillar here is really customer intimacy pays off. Trust is the new currency. We made them see beyond their initial question, and we made sure that they saw the bigger picture. And this is really crucial within this case, is to always keep in mind that long-term perspective.
If you love shopping, then the next case is for you. For their client, Majid Al Futtaim, the team of Rawan in the Middle East built the first ever omni-channel digital store in their region. When you go to the store, for example, instead of having to run in and out of the fitting room, you can simply tap on the mirror and ask the salesperson to come and bring you a different size. You can even ask the mirror to show you different looks. And there's a lot more the team created for this client, all with the help of the team in Turkey. Now, we've already said that Corona was the worst thing that happened this year, but for our colleagues in Turkey, that's only half true. Their country suffered a massive earthquake that destroyed houses. Some of our colleagues lost their homes, but, and this is absolutely amazing, the team still delivered on time to a very happy client. For this, we would like to say a big thank you from everyone at Emakina. You guys are truly amazing. Let's take a look at what you managed to deliver in those very special circumstances, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, here is that.
Hi everyone, my name is Rawan. I'm the client servicing lead based in Dubai, and today I'll be presenting to you a very exciting project that we're bringing to life for a client called Majid Al Futtaim. Majid Al Futtaim, also known as MAF, is an Emirati holding company based in Dubai. They own and operate shopping malls, retail shops, and leisure establishments in over 13 countries in the Middle East and North Africa. Today, Emakina is engaged in launching 7 of their brands, including Lego, Lululemon, Crate & Barrel, and CB2. The most exciting of these projects is a project called DAT, which is what we'll be showcasing for you today. The client's brief was to provide their customers with an unrivaled experience, merging the dynamic world of digital with the established world of retail. The setting for this exciting project is the iconic Mall of the Emirates, very well known in the region for providing its customers with innovative experiences. Thus, DAT was born, a youth concept physical store and app, the first truly omni-channel digital store in the whole region. In order to bring this vision to life, we had to create 3 separate yet interconnected apps. The first is the customer app, the main customer-facing platform. The second is the sales rep app. It's the control room where sales rep coordinate between customers, inventory, and payments. And the third is the fitting room app or device, which bridges the whole experience together. Now, let's have a quick look at the customer app journey inside of the store. So that was the customer app journey inside of the store. Outside of the store, customers can interact and purchase their favorite brands like a normal retail app. The app is also packed with amazing functionalities such as visual search and experience booking, where customers are able to book their favorite yoga class or even hairdresser appointment inside of the store. Now let's have a look at the journeys of the fitting room app and the sales rep or sales associate app. Some of the technologies used. We used SAP Commerce Cloud to build commerce functionalities on the Ref app. This was to be used for all of MAP brands, not only that. Kubernetes is used for deployments, APG as a proxy layer for integration, Azure Stack including Azure Blob Storage, Event Grid, Azure functionalities, and Azure Service Bus, Auth0 to enable MAP customers to have a single sign-in for all of MAP brands, and Firebase for in-app and push notification. Beacons is used to identify VIP customers inside of the store, Miranda for smart mirror integration, and wayfinding to enable customers to find the store inside of the mall. Some of the lessons learned. We learned that having digital marketing to be part of the scope of such concept projects, especially in this region, is vital. This is to ensure that we're not only responsible for implementing, but also for running and making sure the project is successful. APG as a proxy layer enabled us to integrate and update integrations throughout the project, such as ERP integrations. Concept revision stage in the middle of the project is vital. This helps us to take a step back with the client, have a look at the full picture, where we're headed, and tweak accordingly. Why Emakina? Well, why not? We're the only agency who run deployments in pubs, as you can see in the picture. Our speed to market is also vital. We were the only competing agency that were able to commit to the tight timelines the client was pushing for. Our adaptability and ability to bring global concepts into the local market is a cutting-edge advantage, as well as our reputation in the market. This project is divided into multiple phases. The first phase is just under $1.5 million, and the second phase will include more functionalities, and the budget is yet to be confirmed. Thank you very much for listening, and we do hope you enjoyed our project.
Let's get back to football, more specifically the more than 14,000 amateur football clubs in France. Nike wanted to collaborate with the French Football Association to launch a marketplace. It would be a platform that would service these amateur football clubs in a very personalized way, allowing them to pick and design jackets, shorts, shoes, and other accessories. The team of Anaïs set to work and delivered a technically complex but very user-friendly configurator. And when it went live, you'll never guess what the first order was. 100 socks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Nike case.
Hi everyone, I'm Anaïs Rémien and I work as a consultant for Emakina France. The case today will be about the conception of a B2B platform for Nike and the French Football Federation. So, more precisely, our client was Nike France Football Team in collaboration with the French Football Federation. Nike France Football Team goal is to promote and accelerate football development in France from professional football to the amateur football market. It's work with in collaboration with the French Football Federation with the official referent on the football market in France. Why is the mission for Nike? To go direct to consumer. In fact, today, 30% of Nike business is digital, and it also applies to its B2B markets. To go direct on the amateur French football, that is a market for this mission, is to touch directly 4,000 amateur football clubs in France and more than 2 million licensees. What is the strategy behind? To disrupt the market. Indeed, until today, local or online retailers were the only actor playing a role in the final buying and shipping process of amateur football club user journeys, leaving no direct role to sportswear companies like Nike. With this mission, this is the first time a sport brand will offer such a direct service to a B2B market, entering in a strong competition with retailers. How to do that? By offering amateur clubs the possibility to directly order the Nike equipment online through a new ambitious digital B2B platform accessible from footamateur.fff.fr, the official platform of the FFF. The goal is to provide a complete and personalized service by exploiting the partnership with French Football Federation and use their data and clubs. However, this mission, like many others, had constraints. First one, the schedule. The business window on this market is tight, from April to May. Second, the business. A real long-term challenge of business success and reversibility for the Nike football team. Third, politics. The FFF is one of the most meaningful and strategic partners of Nike football team. Every decisive choice has to be validated by FFF. Our solution was clear. More than a simple e-commerce platform, our goal was to make this marketplace a direct outfitter digital service between Nike and the amateur football clubs. For our solution, step one was to convince them. Convince them by putting a user experience in the center of our offer, thanks to a quick pre-sales concept sprint, and doing a focus on our technological expertise by looking more closely to the Magento architecture that will be used for this mission, and explain them how we will be able to take over the key technological challenges identified. Step two, be a long-term business partner. Our rhetoric was that our offer go beyond the simple building of a B2B platform. We engage with them to understand their business, their market in a long-term process in order to think the offer and the platform as scalable and support them on the product, service, and ecosystem scoping. We decided to go with Magento 2 for the e-commerce technology. Our validated budget was approximately 500,000 euros for 7 months of project design and build, and one multidisciplinary team engaged on the design, the technical part, and the business. Now let's focus on the big achievement of our solution. First one, our design conception of the platform that combines the two most important pillars for Nike user experience, a ready-to-use platform for the club, and a Nike-compliant platform. A ready-to-use platform for the club because at the first logging, the club presidents find all the useful data for the outfit creation thanks to the FFF API developed and the club's data. And a Nike compliance platform experience because the experience we are building, even if it's B2B, must offer the same standards of excellence and look and feel as any B2C Nike platforms. Second, and the most important, is the configurator, the key experience marker of this platform. This Magento-specific technological features is the answer to Nike's hyper-personalization needs. This outfit configurator is a tool that allows club members to create personalized outfits, color, blason, jersey number, sleeve size, and so on, as easy and seamless as possible. This configurator is a helping tool for the club to visualize all the outfits and to resupply their football teams from child to adults. Third, an easy-to-manage platform for Nike teams. We built the platform based on Magento 2, a user-friendly CMS, and developed its ecosystem to automate the most basic tasks like stock management, invoicing, and so on. The goal was to give the most autonomy as possible to Nike teams through a simplified back office and a turnkey solution to fit their business needs. Those three achievements allow Nike to launch a platform well suited for the amateur football market. That was the goal of the mission, but also to easily transfer this platform to other sports markets and so opened the way to a new business model for Nike. In conclusion, the project lasts 9 months, plus 3 months of run. This schedule delay is mostly the consequence of the first confinement in France and internal changes in the Nike ecosystem. We also conclude a partnership contract with Nike France that assures us a competitive advantage for the next Nike projects in France. So far, 2,242 clubs have registered on the platform. This number might seem a little bit low, but it can be explained by the sanitary crisis we are all facing today and the 2 confinements in France, leading to the cessation of amateur sports activities for months. For next year, and with the perspective of the relaunching of the amateur sports activities, including football, we, Nike and Imakina, set a reactivation plan, functional evolution of the platform, and the launch of a membership program to accelerate the platform business and activity. Thank you for your attention and feel free to ask questions. Bye. Hi everyone.
The final case in this category. It could have been one about a cooperative supermarket that opened in full lockdown in Brussels. Lovely organic fruit and vegetables from the short circuit in a shop owned by 250 local members. But that is not what our final case is about, although Alexandre wouldn't mind filling an hour about his pet project. Instead, he's going to tell us about a website that is helping a country shape its identity as a tourist destination. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Visit Qatar.
Hi, I'm Alex Dahan from Imakina Belgium, and recently I've worked quite a lot with Imakina entities in the Middle East. So today I will present the Visit Qatar case. So first, who is the client? Visit Qatar is an organization born out of the collaboration between Qatar Airways and Qatar National Tourism Council. The project that I will present will play an important role in the new tourism strategy of the country. As you know, Qatar will host the FIFA World Cup that will happen in 2022, and the Qatar would also like to increase tourist visits by 150% by 2025 and double the budget spent per stay. We have received a clear mission. That mission is to reposition Qatar on the map. Everyone knows where is Dubai and what Dubai can offer to the tourist, but in comparison, Qatar is lost on the map. Only few people knows where is Qatar and what Qatar can offer and what can be done there in the country. To do so, we have revamped the Visit Qatar website, and the new website has been launched in September 2020. So the objective of the website are, first, to increase awareness and perception of Qatar. Second, to serve as a central hub of information. And the third one, to encourage visit amongst potential tourists. But as well to overcome the reluctance of the tourists about this destination, such as destination might be not safe or weather will be too hot. Now I will present you the 6 elements of this road to success. The first one is that we deliver a top-notch answer to the pitch only in 5 days. So we received the call for tender on Friday and had to send our answer by the next Wednesday. And we did it. The quality of the answer was top-notch, and we ended up in the first position by far. The answer has been built thanks to the effort of a mix of different teams within the entities of the Imakina Group. They have been working hard, together and remotely. You'll identify the opportunity. In Belgium, we developed the proposal with the technical support of Turkey and with the support as well of designers from Switzerland. So that was the first element. The second element is that now we continue to work in an integrated manner during the implementation of the project. So we have experts from Imakina, but as well from the client that are located in 8 countries, and they work in an online-only collaboration that runs like clockwork from start to finish. The third element is our choice of a strong technology mix. We launched a website with front-end and back-end development using templates and components that fully reveal the power of Adobe Experience Manager. And we are using 11 templates. Next to this choice, we are also one of the top 10 worldwide implementation of Adobe Service Cloud, and certainly the first one in the region. This first mission is also highly integrated, so we have done a Google Map integration, a Mapbox integration for China, a TripAdvisor integration for the hotel and the restaurant, and we'll soon do integration with translation.com for the localization of the content. Our commitment is the fourth element. So the commitment of the team to reach the first milestone with a strict deadline allow us to go live in 3 months, 12 weeks, or 6 sprints. It shows the rapidity, but as well the flexibility and the agility of the eMakina team. That was our first moment of truth, and because we proved that we could do it, that has built trust with the client, and that has given us the opportunity to quickly extend the footprint over there. So we started with defining the stories and building a backlog, going to front-end and back-end development to extend with UX UI, visual design, content insertion. We're busy with targeting and profiling, defining the roadmap for next year, building dashboard with Adobe Analytics. We'll soon start building a mobile app and start the foundation work for Adobe Campaign. We'll also integrate with Qatar Airways with the widget to book flights. As a consequence, that is that the budget has also tripled. So from 250, we're approaching 1 million in 6 months only. So not only Visit Qatar has strong ambition, but we also have our goals and our North Star. That will be the 6th and the last element of my presentation. So to go to the North Star, I see 2 steps. The first one will be to occupy the field of the World Cup, and the team is currently building landing page and dedicated the content to the World Cup. The team is also building an API that will push content that will be consumed by the World Cup mobile application. We can be proud of this. The second step will be to present our case together with the clients during one of the next Adobe Summit. We have a strong team, a strong brand, so let's be on stage and get worldwide recognition. So to conclude, I will just recapitulate the 6 points that I have presented and that are making the success of this case. The first one is a pitch that has been delivered in 5 days. The second one is multiple entities working together. The third one is a strong mix of technology. Fourth one is a strong commitment of the team. Then we started with few services and quickly extend, always having in mind our North Star. I'm proud of the work that we did, proud of the team, and very excited to be part of this successful story. Thank you.
We're already at the end of the integrated category, and that means it's time for the judges to vote. This kind of category requires an outstanding jury. Meet our international judges. We will give our jury a few extra seconds to get the job done. And I have a question for you. And that question is, what would be your dream client? If you could work for any brand in the world, which one would it be? Let us know in the chat. What would be an ideal client, a dream client for you? Apple, Omega, another one, Apple. NASA, Ollie, thank you. That would be lovely. Greenpeace, another Apple. Applebee's, we get it. Microsoft, Burger King, SpaceX. That's also really cool, Des. Thank you. PlayStation to give me back all the money I gave them. No, we want to work for them, so they give everyone money, not just you. RBFA again, yes. Planet Earth or Methards. Xbox and Nintendo, okay. Manon slyly posted the link for Alex's shop, Bubble Market. Jaguar, Lakers, Hermes, Porsche, Tesla, yes, very nice. Lego to fund Frederick's shop. Yes, that would also be nice. If I'm not mistaken, we already do kind of work for Lego, so maybe you should take a look at the cases on the group website. NVIDIA, Paul. All right. I think the judges are ready. Let me get the envelopes with the winners of the integrated category. Here they are for the last time today, the 3 envelopes, the 3 prizes or the 3 awards that can be won in the integrated category. Let's take a look at the bronze winners. Because managing 2 renowned clients is more complicated than managing only 1, and because the project complexity in itself was also significant, the bronze winner is Nike. Congratulations, Team Nike. All right, let's take a look at silver. Who won the silver category? Because it's impressive to see how very specific and niche technologies were combined on this project. The silver winner is that Majid Al Futtaim. Congratulations. Well done. For the gold category, the final gold award, we're going to ask those who haven't heard their names yet to be ready in front of their cameras. If you win, we're going to try to switch on your camera to see your reaction. But first, a word from our jury.
Hi there. Thanks for the opportunity to give some explanation on why this case is the gold winner in the integrated section. To be honest, it's a very close call always between the top 3, and definitely this year all are winners, but as always, choices have to be made. So we are also very happy to see that there are more and more references popping up in the group that show us we're heading in the right direction when it comes to being able to successfully offer the full range of our services to our customers. To them, we're not just developers, we're not just social media experts or digital marketeers anymore. We have our eyes on the ball in many aspects of their communication efforts. And this also, of course, gives us a better grab on the outcome. So, anyway, the gold case of the integrated category. I would first like to say that the presentation was very clear and well balanced. Good start. 3 main aspects brought this case to gold for us. First of all, it's a project where the focus is clearly on the end user. I think this is important to really show the positioning of Emakina as the user agency. We've been working on this very hard, and we love the user in the center. So I would say score 1. Secondly, and another great aspect that was liked by the entire jury, was the usage of data as a central point from the start in the sales and pitch process and throughout the rest of the project, and also the developments. We feel there's a lot of talking done about data the last years, also within the Emakina group, by the way, but we still don't see enough of it being used by us or by our clients in the final projects. So I think a lot of other projects can learn from what we saw here. Finally, another big asset was that what we saw in the presentation, that there's a huge diversity of channels and touch points that were being proposed and used here. We saw the overall strategy being written, we saw a website, we saw a mobile application, we saw some gamification, and they even used some NFC. On the whole, I think this is a nice mix. Anyway, all these three scores make that this case is truly a winner in the integrated round. I think this is what all agencies within the group should reach for, and this is what Emakina stands for. We should all strive for this result with our customers and with our projects. So, once again, congratulations to everyone, and especially to the gold winner. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bart. Ladies and gentlemen, time for our final gold winner of the day. And the winner is Olympique de Marseille. Congratulations. Congratulations, team. Now let's see if we can get Nicolas on the line. Nicolas, how are you doing?
I am there. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. And I'd like to congratulate the team because obviously it was a team effort. It's also a testimony that you can actually win a client without knowing anything about their business, including the rules of football. And I'd like to say to my Belgian colleagues that indeed we won the semi-finals. I know some of you would like to forget about this, but we did win the semi-finals.
Okay, Nicolas, in the chat there has also been quite a few comments about your hair. Any comment from your side?
Yeah, it's actually getting worse.
Okay, well then we should switch off the camera and get a move on. Thank you very much, Nicolas, and congratulations again.
Indeed.
Also, a big thank you to everyone who participated in this category. It was very inspiring. And to the winners, your award will be sent to you via the post. You'll receive it very soon. This may sound like the end, but stay with us for just a few more minutes because it's special awards time. There's one more case outside of the competition that we would like to put in the spotlights with an award for best storytelling. To announce the winner, here is Brice Leblevnik.
Okay. It's me again. Yeah, VR is cool, but reality is much better. Sarah, you made a fantastic work today. I'm impressed. I could watch you all day. You should work at TV. Anyway, one last prize is the special award for the storytelling of a case. It's La Pazienza. In which I discovered a beer that was Italian. Did you know that Italian make great beers? I didn't know. I discovered that it's a campaign run by Emakina in Switzerland, using social media, influencers. It's really great, and the way they introduce the case is like a movie. So congratulations, and let's have a look at the last case of today.
It's always hard to get everyone to send their presentations to the Marcom team on time. So we have one more award to hand out. We want to reward the first person who sent in their case. And the prize for the early bird submission goes to Aspinag. Congratulations. Your award will be sent to you soon together with your other award. That's it. This was Day 2020. Thank you for staying with us online for so long. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you again next year. If you can't get enough, you can do some more networking, because we will reactivate the coffee room one more time. I wish you very happy holidays. Thank you, and good night.
I know it'll be alright. Don't worry a thing.